Hey guys, what is going on? So here we are for our last minute option to switch here. Hey Della, hey Anne-Marie, hey Angelica, to switch here and do this webinar on Periscope. So I don't know what is going on. We're actually under volcano watch right now. So a volcano is about to erupt. Hey Tilly. Not too far from us. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Love you. And so I think that's messing with the internet, and then chat roll is down. It's just a mess. So I said, why not hop onto Periscope and do this via Periscope? So if you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the chat. If you're watching from your laptop or from your desktop, go ahead and ask me on Twitter. I'm about to pull my Twitter up, and we are going to keep this moving. We're just going to keep on going. We're not going to let anything stop us, right? So we're going to kill it. So tell me where you guys are joining me from. What city are you in? What country? Where are you guys joining me from? Let me just position this over here for a little bit. I'm trying to position it so I can see. Charlotte, Orlando. Awesome. Let's see if I can position this like this so I can see you guys and I can see my computer too. The DMV. Oh my goodness. Are you? See, this is my first trip home in 2 years and all this craziness is happening. So I'm hoping that it doesn't happen because this is just crazy. I think, where is it? I think it's in Grenada or something. I so don't know what's happening. Okay, awesome. So who is excited to learn about how you can get more clients and customers with Facebook? Look, these are my notes that I had to write out. Hey, Fusa, because I can't use my slides. But we are going to keep it moving. We're just going to figure this out, right? So if you are excited, just keep tapping the screen and show me some love, and we're going to get this show on the road. Hey, Mary, thanks so much for joining. So I just sent an email out, so I want to give it a little bit more, a little while longer, so that a couple more people can hop on. And I'm going to send a replay. I probably won't leave this replay up on, thanks for sharing. I probably won't leave this replay up on Periscope. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Leon. Hey, I am Shanice. I'll probably take the replay down because this is some good stuff, right? Because I am going to offer this on my website. Hey, thanks for joining. Okay, so you know how this works. You have to keep tapping the screen if you're liking this. That's letting me know that I should keep talking and that you guys are ready to get more clients and customers. Hey, awesome, via Facebook. So while I wait a couple more minutes, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. So I'm a digital marketing coach. When the title is too long, we can't share on Twitter, I believe. Oh, okay. Well, what you can do, if you are on here, you have a question, and you are on your computer, you can just tweet to me or what have you, and that will work. So what I want you to do is just invite your followers, keep showing the love, and we'll get started. So thanks so much for joining me. I know this is super last minute here on Periscope. I know some of you hopped on, but at least now you get to join via your phone, your tablets, or whatever. And so today we're going to be talking all about how you can get more clients and more customers utilizing Facebook completely free. So this is not a Facebook ads workshop. If it was, I would have to reschedule. So I'm Kalita, and I use the title Digital Marketing Coach. It's the most accurate for right now. But what I do is I help you make more money in your business, showing you how to get stuff done, literally I'm telling you the goods, how to get stuff done, showing you how to do it. And I do this so that you can work less in your business. You don't have to go through an extremely long learning curve, but you can get big results and big results quickly. Hey, Karen. Hey, Square One Coaching. Thank you so much for joining. So what I'm going to do is, hey, so where are you guys joining us from? Be sure to swipe right or swipe up to share on Twitter or to your followers. And if you're just now joining us, the reason I'm on here is because my Hangouts my Google Plus, I don't know, they're all playing up. So I decided I'm not postponing. Thank you, Mary. Thanks for sharing. I'm not postponing. We're going to get this stuff done. So I have my little, your first time. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Oh, so it's not just me. Okay, awesome, awesome. So just making sure. Thanks for sharing. You're from Saskatoon. I was in Newfoundland for a long time. I'm actually going back soon. So we're going to do this old school. And I have my little notes right here. Thanks for sharing, Anne-Marie. Okay, you're from Wisconsin. Awesome. So today, let me make sure you're in the right place. So today, we're going to be talking all about how you can use Facebook to build your list, get more clients, get more customers without spending a dime on ads. And I kind of came across this like way back. So this was what I did when I first got started. And then, you start making money. You're like, oh, I can use ads. I don't have to do, the hard work of doing organic Facebook marketing anymore. I can just use ads. But the thing is I love social media. I love being on social media. And I was getting awesome results with my organic marketing. And so I realized that a lot of my clients, they really don't want to invest too much in ads. They also want to learn how to utilize Facebook without having to spend money. And then there's this thing going around that you have to spend money to build your Facebook page. I've added maybe 500 likes to this current page in about, I don't know, I don't want to lie. I don't know the exact time period, but it wasn't very long, maybe a month, 2 months. And that's without like ads or anything. And then I built my other page to over 1,000 without ever spending an ad. So you can most definitely attract your dream clients and customers without utilizing ads. So if at any time you have any questions, just drop them in the chat box and let me know if I need to slow down, if you need clarification or anything like that. So we're going to jump right in. So since we had a couple people join, let me just introduce myself again. I'm Kalita, and I am referred to as a digital marketing coach. I'm a little bit different than just a digital marketing coach. I'm more of like a online business coach mixed with a social media strategist mixed with a digital marketing coach. I kind of do it all, but I do it in a way that makes sure that you work 80% less in your business and you focus on things that actually work so that you get big results. Hey, from the Bahamas, how are you? Thanks for joining. Be sure to follow. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is some of the things that you have to have in place if you want a really big impact from your Facebook marketing strategies. So if you really want people to start hopping onto your list, if you really want people to start connecting with you, if you really want people to start, messaging you and booking discovery calls with you, you have to make sure you have those systems and those structures in place for people to do so. So one of the very important systems, and we're going to make this work. I know I can't share my screen there, but we're going to make this work. We are going to link your Facebook business page, because remember, we're going to talk about building your Facebook page. And this is my personal profile, okay? My personal profile. But you see right here, it has come here to visit my page at Kalita Kelman. So you want to link your business page, and if I open this in a new tab, it just goes to my business page. There we go. Right? So you want to link your business page to your personal page, because when you start doing the strategies that I'm about to show you, people are going to want to learn more about you. And the first thing they're going to do is they're going to come to this About section. And the next thing they're going to do is they're going to come here and they're going to look and see where you're from, what you're doing, and all that cool stuff. So the way that you can link this is by going to your About section, and you want to edit where you work. So you're going to come here, go to Options, and Edit. And once you click on Edit, you can put right here at Position, you can say whatever you want. You can say Founder, Owner, whatever you want to. And then right here, you can just start to type in your page. So I'm not going to move it because it acts crazy, but you can type in better than listing it. Right. So you want people to actually click on over and check it out. And that gets people to like your page and to start interacting, and it also helps with increasing engagement. So click here to visit my page. I linked this page over to my personal page, and now when people check me out, they can go visit my business page and find out more about what I have going on. Hope that made sense. You can now link that page. People can automatically like it so that they can follow you. Okay, you said you missed that. So what I was showing was you just linking your business page to your personal page. Because once you start putting into action the tips I'm going to share you with today, people are going to start adding you as a friend. They're going to start, doing their research to see what you have going on. And one of the first places people look when they want to find out about you, either whether it's your website, your social media pages, is the About section. So people are going to go to the About section, link your business page to you. So if you click on Add a Workplace, can you see that? I clicked on Add a Workplace, and I'm just going to type in, at, and I can add, I'm going to use my other page. I can add my other page there. And you can just, well, it's not coming up, but your page will come up. And all you need to do is select it and know it's hyperlinked to your page. And that way, when you start, people can now go over to your business page, because on your business page, you're going to be posting a lot more, actionable stuff. You're going to be posting about your lead magnets. You're going to be posting about your webinars. You're going to be posting tips, and you're going to really show up as the expert and the authority. On your personal page, you really don't want it to be about business all the time. You want to mix it up, because it's against Facebook's term of service for you to utilize your personal profile for business solely. Yeah, you can sneak a couple things in there, but you want to keep it personal. So just to recap that, you're linking it so people can hop on over, they can like your page, and they can find out more about you in that About section. Hi, Island Juicy. Thanks so much for joining. So tap the screen, let me know if that's clear, if that makes sense, and if you are going to go link your page after we hop off of this webinar. Awesome. So the next thing that I want to share with you is how to optimize your business page and how you can optimize your profile. Because remember the purpose of all of this. So yes, Karen, so the thing about it is that I do get pretty good engagement on my page, and I'm going to share with you how I do that. So on my business page, I have it a little further down, but I'll tell you now. On my business page, first of all, I started growing my business page with a Facebook likes ad, right? So people were just adding it. I will try to post a replay, yes. So people were just, liking my page, but they weren't really visiting. And what I've found, that if I start, being more visible and getting people to take the effort to head back on over and like my page because they want to, the engagement is a lot more. So I'm not getting like hundreds and thousands. People who get hundreds and thousands of likes, they have tens and hundreds of thousands of people on their page. So you want to make sure that you know where your page is, and you understand that your page is doing pretty good, even though you are, yeah, that's my loud sister, sorry guys. So even though you guys are, what was I saying? Right. So if you only have 2,000 people on your page, you can't expect like 1,000 people will like your page, your post, unless you promote it, right? So you want to look at it in a ratio. If you have 500 people, you want to remember, Facebook organic reach is down, and most of the people who interact with anything that I have going on, they actively come on my page and search for whatever it is that I have. So that's why it's so important to build up those fans. It's so important for you to start focusing on building your community and putting high quality value out there. And I'll talk a lot more about that in just a second. So let's talk about optimizing your business page as well as optimizing your profile. They're all pretty the same thing. So you have a cover photo, and most people just leave it at that, cover photo, whatever. I've even seen tons of business pages. I don't know why they're being so loud. But sorry guys, my daughter is home and she's just having a blast. So this is my cover photo. And this is for my profile, so I haven't really done anything fantastic with it. What I should do to optimize it, however, is put my website right here. But as far as your business page, you really want to optimize this. So I added this not too long ago. I let people know what I help them with. I help them automate, simplify, and monetize. And what you want to do is you want to fill out that description with a call to action. So click here to learn more, or click here to get my free PDF or something. So you can really, this is the biggest space on your page. That cover photo takes up a lot of real estate on your page. And if you are able to have a call to action and really draw attention there, you are going to be amazed at how many people actually do take action and come to that space. So that's one thing that you can do. You also have this book now button. I get about 3 to 5 clicks per week on this. It doesn't work that well, but you can put it there. I mean, it's a call to action button. You can put it there so people, take action right there as well. And then you want to have a clear profile picture so people see who you are. So we don't want dogs, we don't want cats, we don't want any of that stuff. And then, awesome. And then there are the tabs. So these tabs right here, these give you the options to do different things. So I have my free training videos, which was my YouTube channel. There's a free consultation, my about section, and I also have like links to my Pinterest and my Twitter and stuff like that. So you want to make sure you are utilizing all. You do not want to leave anything to chance. You want to utilize all your real estate. So tip number 3. How often should you post on your business page to get max impact? So for me, honestly, I post 1 to 2 times on my business page now, and I just make sure that it's really good instead of posting a lot of random stuff that's not really targeted to my ideal client and that's not as good as most people would want. So I make sure it's really, really good, but I post maybe 1 or 2 times per day. But that's just me. You want to test and tweak and see when your people are going to be on your page. You want to see how they're engaging, what they like, and you give them more of what they like when they are online. And the way they and you go to Insights. So Insights is right here at the top. You go to Insights, and you want to look and see when people are going to be on your page. So give me, okay. So you want to see when people are on your page. Here we go. You want to see where they're landing. So here, this shows you, okay, most of the people come on my page, they're landing on my timeline. You want to look at the reach. Reach is going to let you know which one, what people are liking, what posts they like, and stuff like that. And it just lets you know how people are interacting. So you can play around with this Insights tab. It's going to give you a lot of valuable information. So I'm going to jump into the actual strategies, how you can start attracting people and building your presence on Facebook. So if you're following me so far, just tap the screen. Let me know yes in the chat box. If you have any questions, don't forget you can go ahead and ask those questions. I'm going to pull up my Twitter just in case there have been some tweets coming through on Twitter. Yes, Facebook has a lot of stuff that can help you with building your page and building your business online. You get to know who actually likes your stuff, who actually wants more of your stuff without having to pay a dime. So Facebook is awesome for that. Okay, awesome. So let's talk about expanding your reach on Facebook. So let's talk about your page first of all. So if you are on your page and you want to get in front of a lot of people, one of the things that works really well is utilizing video. So video is absolutely amazing for getting reach. And this is on your Facebook business page. So right now, if you post a video, you're going to get in front of a lot more people than if you just post a plain post. And once you get in the habit of doing those videos and people come, they see it, they're accustomed to seeing you in their timeline, now they're going to make it their business to click on over to your page. So I had a little challenge for myself where I did a video per day for a week, and that allowed me to start showing up in people's news feeds. I got some shares, likes, comments, and this is really good for your engagement, because the more people that engage with you, the more people will see that post. So tip number 1 is to use video. Tip number 2, use images. And not just any images, but awesome images that just pop. So the same way that you would use these images for Facebook ads, a video, which platform? So you're going to upload your video directly to Facebook. So Facebook page, you can, right here where you go to post, there's the option to upload a photo or a video, and you just upload that video directly to your Facebook page. YouTube. So I love YouTube too. This all the time. I really made it with YouTube. I built my list phenomenally through YouTube, but I'll do a Periscope on video and YouTube maybe tomorrow or something, if that's okay. I'll do something on video and YouTube tomorrow. Okay, so I recommend just uploading it straight to Facebook. So let me know you guys are still alive. Remember, keep the hearts coming. So the next thing we're going to talk about is using images. So you want to make sure that you are using images that really pop in the news feed. And so you don't have to be like an artist, because I'm not, but the more that you use images, the more you create images, the better you are going to get. Now, one of the things that I've actually played around with, one of the things I've actually come to love is utilizing Canva. So Canva.com, that is a free tool, and you can use this to create all your images without any, tech advantage. You don't have to learn Adobe. I've been putting off Adobe now for 3 months. I've been paying for it, and I don't use it, so I might just forget about it, because Canva really is that good. And it actually has a new one coming out, Canva for Work, that will also be awesome for businesses. So you don't have to be like a graphic designer or hire thank you so much for sharing. Yes, Canva.com. You don't have to be a graphic designer. You don't have to be super techy to create awesome graphics, right? So use images. People love images. And quotes. What's the word I'm looking for? Be quirky, be fun, right? I come up with some of the weirdest stuff, and this is the thing that people like about you when your personality shines through. So you really want to make sure that you're keeping your ideal client right. Be creative. You want to keep your ideal client in mind. What are they going to like? Talk to them like they're your friend sitting across from you. So I'm talking to you right now like you're right here sitting with me. And that's why I like Periscope, because it really does feel like you're just right there and I'm just talking. So you want to do the same thing on Facebook. You don't want it to be awkward. You don't want it to feel as if you're really trying too hard. You really want to keep it authentic and real and really smooth. And you're going to start seeing more people respond, because now it sounds like you're just writing on social media and maybe commenting on a friend's post or posting something to a friend. So you want to really keep it real, keep it simple, and really shine through. Let your personality show through so that you can show that, hey, you're the expert, you're the authority, and you're also fun, you're also human, right? So, okay, so Christina says that great stuff. She definitely recommends Canva. Yes, Canva is awesome. So again, if you're watching from desktop or your computer, your laptop, you can tweet to me and I will see it there, okay? And I'm at Kalita C. Kelvin, the same thing here on Periscope. That's where I am on Twitter. Awesome. I will follow you as soon as I get done here. Yes, I probably use Canva. In fact, no, I use Canva every single day for my business. Love it. So let's talk Facebook groups. Who wants to hear about how you can use Facebook groups to build your list, attract your clients? Tap the screen, show me some love. Remember, hearts mean that I'm telling you something you like. It's social proof, and it proves to other people that I know what I am talking about. So let me see some hearts, or not, I'm not going to talk about Facebook groups. So show me some love. Yes, Canva is very cool. It allows you to create so many amazing things without being super techy. I love it. And I actually have a tutorial on Canva. If you're in my group, post it in a group, like go in the Facebook group, tag me, tell me, post the link to the Canva tutorial if you want it, and I'll share that with you, like no opt-in or anything. I'll just share that with you if you want to learn a little bit more about Canva and PicMonkey. Okay, so let's talk about Facebook groups. So, the Facebook group that you guys are a part of is probably like my 5th Facebook group. I've used Facebook groups for launches, for affiliate launches, like back in the day. Now I just maintain this one group. But Facebook groups that are not your own, let's talk about those first. So there are tons of Facebook groups on Facebook. And finding a good Facebook group can be really difficult. So what you want to do is you want to make sure, first of all, that your ideal client will be in the Facebook group that you are talking about. And you want to look for maybe 3, maximum of 5 groups that you're going to be super active in. And what I mean about being active is commenting and sharing and giving value. We're not even talking about pitching or building your list yet. So here is the actual strategy that I use to really kill it. Yes, there are too many Facebook groups, but if you find 3 to 5 good ones, you are golden. So just look out for them. Yeah, so it really does take a while to find some good Facebook groups, but if you really search, and I'm not going to recommend any Facebook groups, okay? And I'm not being mean or anything. All I'm going to say is that look for a group that you really like and that you can really shine through, and you know that your ideal client is a part of. So what I will say is this: I've actually paid like a lot of money for a program that I didn't need so that I could be a part of the paid group. Because the fact of the matter is, people who pay for a program, who invest in their business, will probably invest with you. And so those groups are actually some of the best groups to be a part of. The thing about paid groups is most of them, they don't have promo, which is fine, because you do not need to promote to build your list and get people asking you, how can I work with you? So I'm going to share with you the actual strategy that I use. So what I did was, for a good few weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, I was in the groups, I would comment, I would share like tons of value. For me, I wasn't offering anything. I had sold out my program. I was just chilling, and I just offered value. I just shared stuff. Yes, paid groups, you can really leverage them. So I was just sharing information. I was sharing value. I was just putting myself out there, helping people out for free. And I did that for a long time. And so what you want to do is you want to start doing that consistently for like 2 to 3 weeks. And when you do that consistently for 2 to 3 weeks, that's going to allow you, awesome. So that's going to allow you to start positioning yourself. Everybody is promoting something. Everybody is promoting something. You want to make sure that you can separate yourself from the crowd and really let people know you know your stuff. And then when you start doing this, people are going to start saying, I liked her free tips, I liked her free advice. They're going to take notice, and it'll be a no-brainer for them to sign up for your webinar, your free e-course, your PDF, or what have you. So the first step is to find those 3 to 5 groups where you know your ideal client is. And then after that, for 2 to 3 weeks, you want to share massive value. So consistently share value. The second step is you don't only want to be in there networking and socializing. That's very important. Remember, Facebook is a social platform, so you do want to be social. But the next thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you're also listening. And this was a big part of how I was able to add 200 people to my list for one single freebie offer. You want to listen. What does your ideal client want? And I know I talk about ideal clients all the time. But the fact is, if you don't know who your ideal client is, you are like a fish out of water. You need to know where they are and what they're talking about. And Facebook groups is an excellent way for you to do that. So you want to make sure you're listening to what they're saying. What words are they using? What questions are they asking? What are they hoping to learn? What would they absolutely pay you for right now? And that right there was worth $5,000, $10,000, because that can make you $5,000, $10,000. I would know. So you want to make sure that you are listening. And you want to know, I'm repeating it because it's so important, and I know somebody just missed this. You want to know, what would they pay you for right now? What problem would they pay you to solve? What would they give you money? Literally pull out their credit card and say, hey, solve this for me. I'm going to pay you for it. Thank you. Yes, keep the hearts coming. So this is the deal. I listened in Facebook groups, and a lot of people wanted to know how to set up Facebook ads that convert. And I went in another Facebook group, and there were people asking questions. And I just listened, and I listened. And I set up a workshop for Facebook ads that convert. And I gave that away for free. I mean, it's for sale now on my site, but it was for free for you to attend. And then the second thing that I did was when I was first starting as a coach, a lot of people were asking about branding, about building websites, about, building a big brand that stands out. And I thought to myself, why don't I make an amazing workshop with a workbook and just give it away? And this branding workshop was like over an hour long, and the workbook was 13 pages long. It was absolutely amazing, if I do say so myself. And that was how I was able to book tons of discovery calls, get my first high-end clients, and even fill my group program. So you want to know what people, Santa White Wolf, I love it. So you want to know what people want and what people will pay you for. And when you're going to create it, you want to over-deliver, and you actually, hey, I love your handle. And you want to actually give them the goods. So have you ever, you're from Latvia, is that, I don't want to sound silly, but is that near like Russia? I feel like I've heard about it before. So when you are doing a webinar, when you are doing an email course, when you are doing anything, ask yourself, Europe, yeah, somewhere over there. Okay, awesome. So you want to ask yourself, where are you going to, how much would you charge for this if you were to put it on your website, right? So when you're planning out the content, you want to make it so that it's as good as something that you can literally say, pay me $97 for this, pay me $200 for this, and people will gladly pay you, and they'll get results, they'll get the benefits, and they'll get their money's worth. So I hope that's making sense with respect to knowing which groups your ideal clients are in. So just because you're in a group and you like it, it doesn't mean that's where your ideal client is. And then the second thing you want to do is you want to really just position yourself to give tons and tons of value consistently. That's the second thing. And then the third thing is you want to have that listening campaign. You want to listen to what they're saying. You want to thank you. You want to figure out what it is that they have going on. What will they pay you for? What will they go out of their way to say, literally, could you solve this problem for me, and then create a free offer for them. So this well, it was supposed to be a webinar, but this webinar is a good example of that. So many people were like, okay, I'm over Facebook ads. I don't want to spend a ton of money on Facebook ads. How can I, build my list and start making money before I start investing in Facebook ads again? I just want to get my first couple of clients, and then I can probably do Facebook ads. And I listened, and I realized that a lot of people did want it. And to make sure that they did, I posted in a couple groups. One of them is a paid group. The other one was a free group. And I asked, and I did post it in mine as well, which would you rather learn about? Facebook marketing for free, like, using free strategies, or using free strategies on Twitter? These are the two platforms that I'm killing it on. Which one do you want to learn? And most people said both. A lot of people said Twitter, and a lot of people said Facebook. And so I decided, you know what? I'm just going to do them both. And that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you aren't just like pulling things out of a hat. You want to have a strategy in place. You want to make sure that whatever it is you're creating to build your list, people actually want. So, yeah, I just went off just now. But you guys get it, right? You want to make sure that you are not working harder, but you're working smarter and very, very intentional. Love the hearts. Yes, yes. Awesome. So the next thing that I'm going to share with you about using Facebook groups is, the question I get asked a lot is, some groups only have promos on one day. What am I going to do? And here's the deal. This is golden, because you now get a chance to position yourself as an expert and an authority without pitching, and spamming. So here's what you want to have on your Facebook marketing checklist. You want to go in, you want to comment, you want to listen, you want to share, you want to be of value, you want to post stuff without any links or call to action. And the thing about it is that every single day I will post a post that has like some actionable tips, and I get about 20 people just from doing that opting into my list every day. That's 600 people per month that I don't have to pay for. And that's not counting in webinars or anything else. That's just by sharing value. So if you are an expert, if you know your stuff, and I know you do, you are an expert, and you need to own that, you need to be confident with it, share your value. And so many people think that, that you can give away too much, or so many people think that I don't want to give away all these tips. They're so juicy, they're so good. But here's the deal. If you're as good as you think you are, there's a ton more where that came from. So I can tell you all these tips today, but there's only so much that I can share in an hour. And it's the same thing with anything that you create. When you're creating a PDF, you're not going to write a whole book, I hope. You're going to write a couple pages, and you're going to share some of the juicy, good stuff. But then, of course, they have to work with you to get even more value. So me sharing 3 tips on Facebook, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, you get results. But if you want even more results, you want even more results faster, then work with me. They'll have to work with you. They'll have to schedule a call with you. They'll have to hop on your list to get even more juicy stuff. So that is how, putting value out there can really help you. Okay, so I have a question. What does opting in my list mean? So opting into a list means that you probably, and I'll talk about that in 1 second. Facing Sunshine, I'll talk about that in 1 second. So opting into the list, you probably signed up for this webinar by putting your name and email address into a landing page that I created. And now you are on my autoresponder. I can follow up with you. I can send you more training. I can tell you about my webinars coming up. I can send you awesome stuff, build my relationship with you. I can tell you about special offers, my services, my programs. So once someone opts into your list, now you can follow up with them. So it's simply putting your information into what we refer to as a landing page or a capture page and building your email list. And that's the number one thing that you must be doing, is building your email list. So that's why when I created this webinar, I didn't only say you're going to use Facebook to get clients, but you're going to use Facebook to build your list. because that's the key to getting consistent clients and making consistent income, whether it's 5K per month consistently, 10K per month consistently, or more, right? You want to build your list. And I will be doing a challenge coming up, a free challenge all about getting consistent clients, so you don't want to miss that. So, right, so we were talking about, no, somebody else just asked me something. Hang on one second. Right, you said that you were afraid about giving away too much value. Here's the thing, how are you going to give away too much value? Unless you give away your entire package or your entire service, there's no way you're going to give away too much value, running out of value. So what do you do, Faith in Sunshine? What do you do here in this online space? Just replying on Twitter real quick. So what do? Are you mindset and empowerment coach? You could never run out of too much of value. Mindset is always a work in progress. It's always exactly, you help ladies release fear blocks. So the only way you can give away too much value is if you give away your service or your program. What is a good rule of thumb, especially if you're scared of giving away too much value, is tell people exactly what to do. For me, I tell them what to do and I tell them how to do it, and people still hire me, because there's no way that you can customize something. Like, for instance, we're here on this scope right now. I'm answering individual questions, but there's no way that you can get the same results from me talking to you and giving you this information on the scope as working with me one-on-one. So don't worry about it. Just give the value, and I promise you, when you start giving that value and putting yourself out there, people are going to be like, oh my goodness, she's absolutely amazing. She's a rock star. I want to work with her. If she did that for free, what can she possibly do if I worked with her one-on-one, right? So you want to make sure that you just consistently put yourself out there. And there's a difference between giving tons of value and overstepping boundaries and over delivering in a crazy way. And let me explain. So if you have, let's say you have free coaching calls. I do free coaching calls, like 30-minute coaching calls sometimes. And you have those free coaching calls, and someone hops on there, and then you just give them the whole house and the kitchen sink. You stay on there for like 2 or 3 hours, and I've had clients do this. You stay on there for 2 or 3 hours, then there's no space for them to come to you and say, hey, I really want to work with you some more, or hey, can you help me with this on a paid level? So there is giving value, and then there's just stepping over boundaries and putting your foot in your mouth, right? But don't be afraid of giving away too much. If you are an expert, own it and rock it out. Oh, I've fallen into that trap before as well. I've gotten on calls and stayed on calls for like an hour just giving away a ton of stuff, and then I wondered why they didn't hire me, because I'm like, look, I'm amazing. Why didn't you hire me? But it was because I just gave away everything, so they felt as if now they can go and have 10K per month or 20K per month because I gave away so much, right? So that is something you want to be careful of. No problem, and be sure to check your email for the replay, and there will be something special I'm announcing at the end that you don't want to miss. So don't worry, guys, we'll be done in 10 minutes. So the key to getting clients on Facebook is value first and being super consistent. Now I'm going to talk about using your own Facebook group. So the reason I have a Facebook group is because it's a part of my funnel. You know, I'm into digital marketing. I'm a digital marketing coach, and I believe in funnels. And my Facebook group is a part of my funnel. I really want to get to know the women that I could potentially work with. They get to know me. I get to know them. I get to see if they will be a good fit. They get to see if I'll be a good fit. So you want to ask yourself, is a Facebook group going to help you? And the only way it's going to help you is if you make a conscious decision to be very present. You don't want to create a Facebook group and just abandon it. It's not going to be cool. And I've done that. that before, I mean, it's not an easy thing to run a Facebook group really, really well. You just need to know what you want out of your Facebook group. So maybe it's to build your list. You can use it to build your list. Maybe it's to book discovery calls. For me, it's to build my community because I just love having a community. Hey, AD0001. Hey, Social FAYNC. Oh, Social FAYNC. Okay, I swear, guys, I can read, I promise. So, it's just all about having that. It just depends on what you want and what you want to accomplish. Oh, yeah, I know, that was funny, right? And what you want to accomplish from your group. So your own Facebook group, you can set it up. You can make it whatever you want it to be. I want my Facebook group to be the place to go for digital marketing strategies, advice, and feedback. And it does take a lot, and it does take you having a good amount of people in your group to see a lot of engagement. So if you start it, just know that you're going to really have to build it for a while before it really gets to that superstar, awesome, amazing level, right? So it is something you will have to put time into. Hey, Sasha, thanks for joining. So here's the one thing that you really need to kill it on Facebook. Hey, to kill it on Facebook, you need to make sure that you have your funnels in place, your systems in place, and you have a killer strategy. Oh, you just woke up? Well, thanks for joining. So people ask me all the time, how do you get all this done? How are you building your list, booking discovery calls, all that crazy stuff? And it seems like I don't work as much, right? And if you want to work 80% less than anyone else on Facebook, you need that funnel, you need that system, you need that strategy, that process, that structure that's going to allow you, hey everyone, that's going to allow you to start building your list on autopilot, booking discovery calls on autopilot, getting customers, making money on autopilot. So funnels and systems and structures, those are the things that really allow people to make money in their sleep. Literally, wake up and you get a notification from your merchant account that you just made some money. So that is the key to all of this. And I told you guys I'm going to tell you something really outrageous at the end. And if you have any questions, please ask questions. So I am going to be giving a special offer on my 3-hour intensives. So if you want to start automating more, you want to start making more money, utilizing social media in general, you want to work 80% less than you are working right now, I'm offering my 3-hour intensives for only $397. So they're very limited, so they're not going to be like a lot of these floating around, and they won't be $397 forever, you can believe that. But during our $397, during our 3-hour intensive, we are going to, you have 3 options, or you can get a customized option. So there is the enrollment process automation intensive, where we set up your entire enrollment process and we automate the entire thing. So picture this. Picture being able to enroll clients without even having to, like, that back and forth emailing and talking. Picture being able to book discovery calls on complete autopilot. So, yes, so these tips will work for you. You can utilize this locally, and you can also utilize this completely online. So you can book your discovery calls on complete autopilot. You can have your enrollment process on complete autopilot. You can build your lead magnet. So remember I told you I have these lead magnets that completely rock, and then have a follow-up process that converts these people from being just subscribers to paying customers or paying clients. Or you can have your custom option. So you pay for the session, you let me know what you want to get done. Maybe you want to do something a little bit differently, maybe you want to combine something. We customize it for you, but remember, there are limited spots available, and the price will not stay $397 forever. So these are all things that all the higher level coaches have in place. This is what will allow you to up level your business, allow you to double your income, and stop working as hard. So So Christina, a discovery call is if you're a coach or a brand consultant or you are some sort of expert or service provider, you will get people on the phone with you before you hire them just to make sure that they are a good fit and you are a good fit for them. So discovery calls are just calls before you even take the money to make sure you want to work with them and they want to work with you. Yes, so to get your hands on one of those sessions, you will need to, I'm going to send you an email as soon as I hop off with the replay, and I'm also going to send you how you can get your hands on this. And as soon as those spots are gone, I'm shutting it down, and I can guarantee you I'm not going to be offering this for $3.97 again, okay? So that is how you can get your hands on it. Look, check your email, and I'll also post it in my group. So does anybody have any questions for me on Facebook marketing, on how you can, anything that I mentioned at all today, funnels, structures, utilizing it when it comes to Facebook marketing, anything at all, let me know. Hey, Alex, thanks so much for joining. So guys, Alex is like a Periscope rock star. Remember, if you're on your computers, you can, thank you so much for joining. And don't forget, I'll send you the replay as well. So if you're on your computers, you can tweet at Kalita C. Kelman, and I'll answer your questions. But I'm about to, hey, dear Blaine, I'm about to hop off in 3 minutes if there are no more questions. So is Facebook more of a B2B, so business to business or business to consumer market, are used for both? So it can be used for both. I have clients who work solely with like consumer style model and they are killing it. And I also, well, I work business to business kind of, but it's also kind of consumer as well because it's individual, really small businesses. So it can be anything. The amazing thing about Facebook is, and especially like if you have Facebook ads, is you can really get targeted with Facebook ads. Hey Jason, thanks for joining. If you have, let's just say you are utilizing these organic strategies, you just need to know where your ideal client is. You need to know where your ideal customer is, where your consumers are. Hey, thanks for joining. And thanks for sharing. And just position yourself in front of them. Okay, yes, so that email will be sent, and I will try to send the replay. I'll send the link so that you can save your spot. No, they won't run out, I hope. So just look up for the email, check the group. The group is the first place that I will post it, and then check your email. Hey, Upward Action, thanks so much for the hearts. You guys rock. Purpose Living 8. So if you're new to my scope, be sure to go down and follow, so that you can get even more awesome scopes like this. So click the little man at the bottom and follow, and then swipe right or swipe up to share so you can invite more people. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. And, I hop on every single day and share cool stuff with you peeps. So if you want to request something, tweet at me and I will do that scope just for you. Hey, Healer, Ava, Laura, how are you? So, okay, so I'm going to check Twitter and then I'm going to hop off if we don't have any more questions. So just a reminder, those $3.97 intensives, they are on a first come, first served basis. I'm going to send this out to my list. I have like thousands of people on my list, and I'll also be sharing this on Facebook. I like Periscope. I got to add this to my business. Periscope is awesome. And I actually promised to do another Periscope marketing scope. So if the weather stays the way it does right now, I'll do that tonight. If not, I'll do it tomorrow if we have internet access. And that way, I'll use my phone to do the scope, and then I'll use my iPad, and I'll walk you through a couple things that I get asked about a lot. And awesome, Sasha, yes. So I've had a lot of questions about that. Gigi of CA, hey, how are you? Okay, so somebody asked, what are the 3 options? So you can have your enrollment process automation. We set up all that in 3 hours. You have your lead magnet and your follow-up strategy. You have discovery call automation. Or you can customize your 3-hour intensive. And yes, it's only $397. There is a follow-up option, so I don't just hop on the phone with you for 3 hours and then leave you hanging. But that is another option. So if you guys haven't shared already, go ahead, share this. Thank you so much for joining me. Check the group for the link to get started with that and the replay. And I'll also place the send out the replay via email. So we're about to close it down, so just tap the screen, show me some hearts if you thought that this was a good scope. Thanks for sharing Square One Coaching. So just tap the screen if you enjoy this scope. If you want me to do webinars on Periscope more than I do them normally. If you like this format for webinars, I will just keep on tapping. Show me the love. Thank you for joining Santa White Wolf. Just show me some love. I heart you guys. I really do. And I appreciate you being so flexible and joining me here on Periscope when things just went south with my webinar software, right? So thanks. I love you guys. And I will see you soon. Because guess what? I'm always on Periscope. Bye, guys.